Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time. Welcome back to Rocky Mountain High School, home of the Grizzlies, for the 2024 Bighorn Basin Conference Girls Basketball Championship game. It's so good to call a game where Thermopolis is actually fighting for a championship. No disrespect to the varsity teams, but man. But here we go, the championship game just minutes, maybe even seconds away. And the Thermopolis Bobcats will take on the Greybull Buffaloes. They beat them twice in blowout games in the regular season. Let's see if that will be the case here. But, you know, Greybull, I honestly think this game is going to be pretty close because Greybull, they're looking pretty good. I was actually talking to one of the managers of the Bobcats outside the door after the game, and I was like, you know, I was telling him something like, this team actually ended up beating Burlington when we first got here. They beat the Burlington Huskies, and yeah, Thermopolis blew them out too, but Burlington traditionally usually has a pretty good basketball program. That's what kind of scares me. If you can beat Burlington, you've got to have some kind of legitimacy. So I don't know. I said that about Worland both times both times we played them, and it's just like, we know how those turned out, but it's the championship game. Anything can happen here. The Bighorn Basin Conference Championship here on TBSN is brought to you by Owsley Club Lambs and Feed, a local family trying to provide the highest quality feed to 4-H, FFA, and just regular people looking for high quality feed. Owsley Club Lambs and Feed, located on Black Mountain Road in Lucerne. And here we go. The championship game is underway from Cowley, Wyoming at Rocky Mountain Middle High. Bobcats win the tip to start the game. Here comes Boren coming down the near side and floats it over to Buckner. Shot is up and it's good! Bobcats strike first. And tipped, stolen away. Buckner down the left side. Passes up to Ivy, goes through her hands, and that will stop the fast break. Here comes Boren into the paint here. She'll kick it out to Paisley Logan. Logan driving underneath. The shot is up, and we got a travel on Logan. Unfortunately, that's been kind of the common thing for her this season. She kind of just, I think she gets a little too caught up in the shot there, doesn't realize where her feet are going. And near side, ball rolls out, stays with the Buffaloes. Person trying to chase it down, I believe, was 22, Josie Collingwood. They'll pass it inside. Up top, here comes Reagan Vigil with it. Vigil on the right wing. Bounce pass, it's a loose ball down on the end. And a whistle down there on the floor. Looks like it'll go Greybull's way here. Vigil going to pass it in here. Your starting five for Greybull: Lovely Ariza, Reagan Vigil, Josie Collingwood, Kaylee Cervantes, and Ella Kiesel. Paisley Logan, shots up and it is no good. Paisley Logan, Lauren Teeples, Jaden Bourne, Mackenzie Buckner, and Carson Ivy are your starting five for Thermopolis. Shots up for three by Bourne. It's off the front of the rim and no good. Just the who's who here. The people in white are the Bobcats. The Buffaloes wearing the navy blue with the gold stripe down the pants, and the gold chest, and with the gold chest lettering and numbering as well. Greybull will be moving right to left to start this game. Back into the Bobcat pause here as here comes Ivy. Shot is up and it's in! The fans here have got those little noisemakers you'd find at the NBA games, like the things where you slap together. Oh, here comes Boren! Off the steal and a foul. 2 shots coming up. Hot start here in the championship game for the Bobcats. Greybull's first foul of the game. The foul was charged to number 33, Cowley Cervantes, and we got a timeout. And so with that, it looks like a 30-seconder, I believe, and we'll be right back. It is Greybull timeout. Also, we like to welcome you back here into Rocky Mountain High School, home of the Grizzlies. We'd like to congratulate the 10 Sleep Pioneers on 5th place. The Rocky Mountain Grizzlies got 4th place, and the Shoshone Wranglers, your 3rd place team. So congratulations to those 3 teams in the top 5. Also, shout outs to Burlington, Meeteetse, and Riverside for their attempts today. It was a really great tournament all around. Shots up by Boren. It's up and banks off and in. Woo! What a shot. Something about those bank shots that's like satisfying. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded by Lauren Teeples, the player of the game from the semifinal game. Here comes Boren. Jump shot. Shots up and off with no good. Rebounded there by Greybull, number 20, Vigil. Here comes Cowley Cervantes with it up on the far side and out of bounds. And TJ Owsley wore a funny little wig before the game, wore during warm-ups. Wore like a little purple wig type thing. Ryan Schaefer wore like a gold wig too. It was really funny. They came out in purple suits. They still got purple suits on. Out of bounds, they'll go back to the Buffaloes. And I think I said this during the whirling game, but that might be the reason why Thermop's here right now, because they have a coach that's not afraid to be a little silly. It's a coach that players are comfortable being around and they will run through walls for. Near side, it's tipped, stolen away. Here comes Buckner. Shots up, it's a foul. It's in. 7-0 Bobcats as they will take a trip to free throw land. Only one ticket to free throw land this time, but the ride should still be worth it. Well, she's going to board the ride at the free throw land. Shots up, and it's no good. Ripped up her ticket, and she's leaving a 1-star review on Yelp. I'm sorry. Still goes out of bounds, though. Bobcats have possession. Gets it underneath to Teeples. Shots up, no good. Still going to try to go for it there. It will be touched by Greybull. Out of bounds. Thermopolis on the inbound here. Underneath. And they're going to fight for the ball. It's Logan down there as well as Kiesel, and they will end up with a jump ball. Greybull will get the ball back. Again, a shout out to our consolation winners, Greybull and 10 Sleep. Shots up and it's no good. Out of bounds. 10 Sleep got 5th. 4th place is Rocky. 3rd place is Shoshone. So, congratulations to those 3 for the top 5. Again, honorable mentions to Riverside, Meeteetse, and Burlington for their attempts here today. Burlington, I think, got 6th place. So 2 shots coming up here for Greybull. I think a couple of Thermop fans below me actually wanted to see a travel there. Game brought to you by Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network and the future of the Bobcats. Shots up off the back of the rim, no good. In case you're just joining us, championship game of the Bighorn Basin Conference Girls Tournament. Shots up. Good, and switched around. Greybull will break the scoreless streak there. Not really much to panic about. It is still the first quarter, though. Keep that in mind. Here comes Buckner. And shots up. No basket, though. fan in front of me really upset about that call. So basket was negated. They will still have possession, though. The foul is charged, number 42, Ella Kiesel, her first of the game. Here on mid-range, here comes Buckner. Buckner moving right side. Passes it right to Ivy. Bounce pass, ball is loose, picked up. Vigil on the grab there, but the jump ball. Halfway through the first quarter here in the championship game, 7-1 on the Canyon Concrete Sand and Gravel scoreboard. Almost said concrete and steel. Oh, Lord. Shot is up, and another foul there as Ella Kiesel will go to the line for 2. Again, we did ask this when we were in Greybull. I wonder if she's related to NFL player Brett Kiesel. As fun fact, he came from Greybull as well. Shots up, no good. Played for the Pittsburgh Steelers too. I don't think I ever saw him play though. I think he was still playing when I was in elementary school though. Kiesel getting ready for her second shot. It's up and it's no good. Teeples tried to go for it there. Teeples and Collingwood down there involved in the play. Got some new blood into the game here as J.K. Elder is into the game. Gives it off to Jaden Bourne. Underneath, here comes Paisley Logan. Bullies her way in. It's up and it's a foul. 2 shots coming up for Logan. Logan to the line here. Shot is up, and it is good. Thermopolis fans got all the gear here. Shots up for Logan, off the front of the rim, and no good. Rebounded here by Greybull. We're back underway. That's kind of a Paisley Logan type thing. She misses one and makes one when she goes to the line usually. Underneath, it's swatted. Teeples goes to the floor hard. It's a shot. It's up and in for Greybull. And Greybull making some noise of their own over there. Boren guarded here by number 12, Boyer. J.K. Elder with it. Gives it off to Buckner. Down the left side. Underneath to Logan. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by Boyer. She'll give it off here to Vigil. Vigil coming across the line. Passes right side. 43's got it. That is Munnery, sorry. Shots up from 3. It's up and in. Ooh, close game here in the first quarter. Buckner passing it over to Teeples. Teeples down the right side. Keeps control of it. Gives off to Buckner. Buckner to Elder. Elder to Boren. Boren driving right side. Passes underneath to Teeples. Teeples shot is up and a foul. It's up and in. 10-6. Bobcats extend the lead. Greybull trying to find a spark. Well, they've already got a spark. They just need to light the flame. 42 and 22. So that is Kiesel and Collingwood that'll be in charge of rebounding here. Shots up and splash! Collingwood was given the foul, by the way, her second of the game. 1:20 to go in the first quarter in the championship game. Down the left side, this is Vigil. Vigil loses control. It goes out of bounds, stays with the Buffaloes. Keep in mind, Greybull's playing angry. They've lost 2 games to the Bobcat. They've lost both their games in the regular season, both the home and away game. Both were by more than 20 points as well. That should also be said. Here comes Vigil. Passes right side. And it is blocked by Teeples, and it's still there with the Buffaloes. It's underneath, it blocked again. And ball still on the ground. Teeples picks it up, and it's going to be, she's going to pass up to Buckner. 58 seconds to go. Passes left side, J.K. Elder. Elder flipping it over to Jaden Bourne. Shots up, it's in! 13-6, Bobcats on top as they'll extend their lead. Here comes Boyer. She'll pass over to the right side. I think this is to Vigil. Shots up for three. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Teeple. She'll rip it away. 30 seconds to go in the first. Buckner giving off the board. It's taken away. This is Kiesel now. It's taken back by Buckner. Buckner underneath to Paisley Logan. Pump fake. Shots up. It's in! A foul to go with it! And Paisley Logan to go to the line again to make this a three-point play, hopefully. 15-6, Bobcats on top here in the championship. It's up, and it's no good. Teeple's on the O-rep, though. It's up and no good there. Whistle down there on the floor. And it will be Greybull ball as Thermopolis racks up their fourth foul of the game. Greybull into the bonus here in the first quarter, or sorry, they sent Thermopolis in the bonus here in the first. Poked loose, stays with the Buffaloes. 10.5 ticks to go on the scoreboard. It is 15-6 on your Canyon Concrete scoreboard. McKinley Monray with it now. She'll pass it into Vigil. Vigil passing inside. Yep, loose ball there. Kicks it out to three. It's up and it is good. Splash. Or swish, rather. So Greybull, not quite a buzzer beater, but it's still a good three there, a last-minute three. We'll be back in just under a minute. 15-9 here in the championship game. The second quarter starts when we come back. Like talking back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School in Cowley, Wyoming. 8 miles northwest of Lovell and just about, I think, half an hour drive from the Montana border. Franny, I believe, also is like 10 miles out, I'm not sure. Or Deaver is, I know that for a fact. Back underway here in this championship game. Start of the second quarter, shots up and it's no good. Lauren Teeples could have had the rebound, but she had a foot there on the dark part of the wood. Game brought to you by Canyon Concrete, Sand and Gravel. Proud sponsor of TBSN, a company for all your projects, whether that is paving your driveway or what have you. Canyon Concrete, Sand and Gravel's got you covered. Shot is up and it's no good. Drayden Boren could have had the rebound there again. A foot on the dark part of the wood. Speaking of which, this is a really lovely looking court, by the way. Just like the dark wood actually kind of reminds me of what I saw when I was in Burns. Passes right side. Here comes Vigil. She'll move right side, goes up to the elbow. Take it away. The bandit, Jaden Boren. Down the left side, it's tipped away. Out of bounds, stays with the Bobcats. They got to take care of the ball. But to be fair, Vigil kind of came up behind her, kind of surprised her a little bit. 6-point game here in Cowley. It's very clear Greybull can shoot threes. Out of bounds, stays with the Bobcats. I think it was touched by number 11, lovely Ariza. Gets it into Logan. Shot is up and it's in! Woo! 8 points separates the two teams here. Kicks it back out to number 43, McKinley Monray. And a foul down there on the floor. 5 minutes left in the half. Only 1 minute's gone by. Although it's actually, to be fair, this game has gone by extremely quickly so far. The foul was charged, I think, to Mackenzie Buckner, her first foul of the game. Almost said Butler. Shots up for three. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Buckner on the left end. Mackenzie Buckner driving to the right side and out of bounds. Goes back to Greybull. And here comes Greybull. Remember, this team came into this tournament the 3rd seed. They beat Burlington and they beat Shoshone to get here. Pass it up to the right side here, now up to the left. This is Boyer with it. She'll pass here to number 20, Vigil. And a traveling violation on number 42, Ella Kiesel. And here comes Jaden Bourne. Ball's loose, and thankfully Elder's there to pick it up. Gives it up to Buckner. Buckner to Logan. Logan up and no good there. A foul. 2 shots coming up for the Bobcats. Basically, Logan again. I swear, she is the Sawyer Bassett of the Bobcats. Shots up and swish. Bobcats make it a 9-point lead here in the championship game. Pretty sure they'd be comfortable with a couple more points, though. Shots up and rattles around, and she makes both of them. Kind of out of character for her. She's usually, like I said, a 1-for-2 type shooter. I think she's just getting better at free throws. Left side, pump fakes, moves to the right, swings the ball, passes left. Stops on the wing, passes, it's taken away. Bourne down the other side. Shots up, and it's in! 21-9. Here comes Cervantes. She'll pass to the right side. Here comes Vigil. Vigil, back door, poked away. Trying to see, I think that's Carson Ivy. Down the left side, shots up on the reverse. It's up and no good. It looks like a whistle down there on the floor, though. It'll go back to Greybull. A lot of fans in attendance here today. You got 10 Sleeps little group over there on the players' side as well. Greybull with it. This is Cervantes. She'll pass right side. Passes left. Drives right. Kicks it out here to Vigil. Vigil to Boyer, and shots up for three. It's missed. They'll keep it in bounds. Ivy trying to go for it. And jump ball as she tries to do battle with, hold on one second, with lovely Ariza for the ball. Approaching the halfway mark here in the second quarter. Passes it back, shot is up, and it is good for two, I think. Greybull's been making a lot of those long shots. Didn't see that earlier in the season. Shots up, and it's in! Rattled around. Passes right side. Ivy, victim of the screen there. Really good screen set by Greybull. Gets it underneath and poked by Buckner. It'll stay with Greybull. Buffalo's playing super hard here in this game. Wanted to go for three there, but Boyer holds it to her chest there. She passes it out to the corner, and she'll drive into mid-range. And a traveling violation on Greybull. 2:39 to go in the second quarter. Referee drying off the ball. Ivy passing it in here to Buckner. Buckner on the far side, gives it over to Teeple. She'll take a mid-range jumper. It's up and no good. And a push foul there. I think that one might be on Boren. She came in flying, though, literally. So it's actually charged to Logan, her first of the game. 2:29 to go in this game. Or sorry, not in this game, but in this half, I apologize. And take it away. Basically a free pass there to Lauren Teeples. Here comes Jaden Boren on the left wing. Boren moves right, gives it underneath to Mackenzie Buckner. Buckner, jump shot for two, it's up and no good. Rebounded there by number 12, Joey Boyer, stolen right on back. Buckner, Boren now up top. Ivy will cut through. Ivy loses control of the ball, gives it out to Paisley Logan. Drives inside, off the side of the basket, taken back by Lauren Teeples. Shots up and it's no good there. Jaden Boren had the offensive rebound, but then she missed her shot. 1:43 to go. 4 fouls on the quarter for the Bobcats. This one going to Lauren Teeples for her second foul of the day. Passes it right side to Reagan Vigil. Vigil, backdoor. And looks like a foul on the Bobcats, and TJ Owsley is less than pleased. And I can see why, because the bonus will go to Greybull now that Thermopolis has committed their 5th foul. Foul committed by Carson Ivy, her 3rd of the game, halfway to the foul out. Shots up and swish, or splash, for Ariza. Greybull kind of outscoring themselves here a little bit. They put up about the same amount of points on their home game. Shots up and no good. Rebounded there by Paisley Logan. 90 seconds to go in this half. Passes it near to Buckner. Teeples, shot is up, no good. Gets her own rebound, it's up and it's in! Lauren Teeples, player of the game last game. 109 and a traveling violation on the Greybull Buffaloes. Just one mistake after another for the Navy and Gold. Elder going to pass it in here for the Bobcats. Ooh, crossover move by Jaden Boren. She'll pass right side here to Elder. Elder dribbling with her left. Poked out. Cervantes has room to run. Down the right side. Shot is up and it's missed. You just cannot miss opportunities like that. Jump shot from mid. It's up and no good. Out of bounds. Stays with Greybull. Bobcats, quite frankly, were dealt a silver bullet, or not really silver, sorry, not a silver bullet. They were dealt, a mulligan on that one. They can't allow that kind of thing to happen. Greybull is getting really good at getting there on defense and getting the ball away. Shots up and no good. Here comes Cervantes, gives it off to the right side, tries the pass, and it's tipped. Here comes Buckner down the near side, 23 seconds to go. Tries to give it off to Teeples, and she takes a shot into the gym padding. 20 seconds to go in the half. Again, a lot of things they might need to discuss in the locker room here. They still got the pretty good lead, but still, there's a lot of errors being made here by the purple and gold that haven't really been made all season. Passing to the left side, jump shot for 2 is up and no good. I had to look to the referee for that one. And here comes Teeples. 3 is up and no good. And we will head into the locker room. It is halftime here in the conference championship game. And look at the applause here by the Bobcat faithful here in Cowley. We'll be right back in 8 minutes for the start of the second half. 25-12 on the Canyon Concrete scoreboard. We'll be back. like to welcome you back here inside of Rocky Mountain High School. And before we get back going, I kind of want to address some of the comments we're seeing on our YouTube channel regarding the pace of the game. And it's just, you got to remember, when you're watching this, you got to remember these are middle school aged kids that you are talking about. So we ask our viewers to leave their negative comments to themselves. Thank you. I'm sorry, that just... I don't know. Next comment I see, next comment I see that's like that, I'm removing it, banning them from the channel. I don't care. But anyway, we're getting ready to start the third quarter of this conference championship game. Last game of the season for the Bobcats and Buffaloes. And what a season it's been for both teams. Bobcats finished the season 15-0. Greybull, I don't know what their record was, but apparently it was good enough to be a third seed, so that's got to amount for something, I guess. But yeah, we are about ready to get set to get going here in this third quarter. Bobcats up 25-12. Paisley Logan will get ready to pass it in for the Bobcats. Carson Ivy. Ivy moving right side. Shot is up and it is no good. Jump ball. This one will go back to the Buffaloes. Kaylee Cervantes with it. Guarded by Boren. Cervantes loses control of the ball. It'll go to the left side. Ariza with it. She'll give it over to the right here to Vigil. It'll go out of bounds, and the Bobcat fan will catch it. This one goes back to Thermopolis. Passing over to the left side. This is Ivy. Ivy, jump shot for two. It's up and it's no good. Out of bounds and back to the Buffaloes. My voice cracked there. That's interesting. My middle school days are long gone. Why is my voice still cracking? Back underway. Here comes Vigil. Vigil to the near side. Or sorry, check that. That's actually Cervantes. Here comes Ariza. Underneath. Shot is up. No basket there. It'll be a double dribble on Greybull. Barely see the referee's hand motion, but you can barely see it there. Double dribble. Jaden Boren with it. Up top. Inside to Paisley Logan. Shots up and it's in! Woo-hoo-hoo! There goes the big girl, Paisley Logan there. A lot of those inside shots, and that is a bit too much contact there. Blocking foul on the Bobcats. Bobcats gave the bonus to Greybull in that last that last quarter. So they do have to be a little careful here. Or was that the first quarter? I can't remember. Inside, here come the Greybull Buffaloes. Cervantes kicks it out here to Collingwood. It's up and it is no good. Out of bounds and stays with Greybull. And we got groans over here on the Bobcat side of the bleachers. Not the call that they wanted. Gives it up. Pump fakes, moves to the right side. And it's tipped. Stolen away by Boren. We call her the Bandit for a reason. And here comes Buckner. Shots up, it's in! 29 on the board for the Bobcats. Here comes Vigil. Far side. And over the head of Collingwood. And Jaden Boren. Far side. Spins, gives it up to Paisley Logan. Shots up and a foul. Made both of her free throws last time she went to the line. So she has gotten quite a few points off those free throws today. First foul of the quarter for the Buffaloes, and a little bit of a danger zone for Ella Kiesel as she's racked up her 4th foul of the game. 1 foul away from the foul out. Logan's shot is up and no good. Second shot on its way here shortly. 2 minutes into this third quarter. Shots up and no good. Out of bounds, back to Greybull. Sorry. My mind blanked for a moment. I keep forgetting they switch sides in these halves. You'd think I'd know that by now, but nope. Gives it off. Here comes Cervantes. Cervantes pass over to Boyer, and Buckner, or sorry, not Buckner, but Teeples will close that gap. A contested 3 is up and it's no good. Grabs the offensive rebound, shots up and it is no good. Rebounded by Ivy. Jaden Bourne with it. Here comes Bourne. Down the right side, shots up, a foul, it's up and in. And they'll get another one for good measure here coming up shortly. 31-12. A comfortable lead here for the Bobcats. Collingwood with her 3rd foul of the game. And a violation here on the Bobcats on the line. That is going to be a timeout here for the Bobcats as they'll talk it over, but Greybull deprived of the inbound right there as we'll be right back. Like talking back here inside of Rocky Mountain High School in Cowley, Wyoming, home of the 2024 Bighorn Basin Conference Girls Championship, or Girls Bighorn Basin Conference Championship. Probably would have been a better way to say that. Almost halfway through the third quarter here in Cowley, Thermopolis Bobcats and the Greybull Buffaloes, 2 teams that have seen each other twice this season, now 3 after this. And it's been a really good, entertaining second rematch here. Here comes Boren. Stops on the right wing, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wow, look at 43 sticking right there. Oh, and a big fall there for Paisley Logan and who else there, but I don't know. Glad they're up and okay, but a big foul there for Greybull. Foul was committed by number 12, Joey Boyer. Shots up for Logan. It's off the rim, no good. Both teams with 4 timeouts left. Shots up, no good. And that one's going to be on the offensive rebound by Lauren Teeples. The second rebound, it's up and it's in! 33 on the board for the Bobcats here in the championship game. And a foul down there on the floor. Might be a reach here on Jaden Boren. Check that holding. Boren with her 3rd foul of the game, 3rd foul of the quarter for the Bobcats. They'll give it inside. Here come the Buffaloes. Bounce pass. Here comes a wide open basket for Boyer. Bounce pass underneath. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded there by Carson Ivy. Gives it back to Boyer. Or sorry, not Boyer. Ivy. I apologize. Ivy. Shots up from the left side. It's up and splash! 35-12 in the championship game. And Greybull was really kind of always there in the back for the entire game, but now they're kind of starting to. Bobcats are just barely seeing the Buffalo in the rearview mirror now. Here comes Buckner. Shots up and a blocking foul for Greybull. I think she was trying to draw the charge foul there, but she does not get that. Cervantes with the foul there, her second of the game. Fourth foul of the quarter here for Greybull, so I apologize what I said earlier. That was the Bobcats that have 2 fouls. Greybull has 4 now. I apologize for getting that wrong. Shots up for Logan. It's up and off the backboard and in. 37 on the board for the Bobcats. It's a 25-point game. Here comes Greybull. Passes left side. Underneath the basket here. Shot is up underneath the rim. Swats it away. Taken back by Buckner. Carson Ivy. Jaden Boren now with it. Boren moves to the right side. Stops. Picks up the dribble. She'll take a wide open mid-range jumper. It's up and no good. Teeples on the rebound. That one's up and it's in! 39. This isn't even a contest anymore, unfortunately. Gives it inside to the Buffalo number 43. That is Monnery. And taken back by Carson Ivy. Shot is up and it is good by the Bobcats. They'll enter the 40s. This is kind of about their average. They usually score about 40 points or so per game. Down the right side, shots up, and it's a foul. So Bobcats will grab their 3rd team foul of the quarter, and there will be 2 free throws coming up for Greybull. 44 seconds on the board in the 3rd. Foul went to Lauren Teeples, her 3rd of the game. Shots up off the front of the basket. 41-12 still on the Canyon Concrete scoreboard. Game also brought to you by Thermopolis Hardware and Owsley Club Lambs and Feeds. Shots up and it is in. 13 for Greybull. 1 point off that free throw though. Here comes Buckner. Far side near the scorer's table is Boren. Boren driving inside. I guess you could say she bored her way through there. I'm sorry. 34 seconds left. And we got a sub coming on for Greybull. Not really much bench activity here today for either team. Looks like number 11, Ariza, is coming on here. Toss it up. Teeple. Shot is up and no good, and it's taken away by Ariza. Gives it back up to Kiesel. Cervantes with it. Swings. Gives it back to Monnery. Or Mowry. Sorry. I am so sorry about that. Mowry. I didn't see the... It looked like a W. It looked like an N on that scorer's sheet. I apologize for that. It is Mowry, not Monnery. I just now caught that. Nobody in chat pointed it out, but I sure caught it before. Now then I think about it, why am I looking at the score sheet? I still have their roster. Shot is up and it is in off the right side. And this quarter will come to a close. 43-13, a 30-point lead here in this championship game. The fans here in Thermopolis have been super loud tonight, and I'm loving it. We'll be right back in just under a minute for the start of the 4th quarter. Don't go anywhere. You are watching the Bighorn Basin Championship game here in Cowley. Welcome you back here inside of Rocky Mountain High School, home of the Grizzlies. 2024 Bighorn Basin Conference Championship game for the girls basketball programs. Shoshone ended up getting third place in a win over Rocky in the third place game. Tensley beat Burlington to get fifth place. Tensley players are actually right down there below us. Crayley Williams into the game now. So is Elena Shield. Sorry, not Lillian Esselson, good lord. I don't have time to think about her name right now. Here comes Ja'Kay Elder. And a foul, or something down there on the floor. I wonder if Owsley's going to pull what he did against Worland and send out all of his 8th graders at the same time. We told our audience the story about that during the, I think it was the quarterfinal game against Riverside. Shots up and it is in for Greybull. 15 on the board for the Buffaloes. Here comes Strickland. Shot is up and it is no good. Grabs her on rebound. This one's up and overshoots the board. Rebounded here by Ja'Kay Elder. Crayley Williams with it. It's supposed to be an awesome feeling for these kids being able to play in a championship game. Getting some minutes here. Here comes Elena Shield. Shots up off the backboard, no good. They'll give it another opportunity. It's up and in. And they'll put it back to a 30-point lead. They could get a half century here. Looks like a foul here. Hold on the Bobcats. So it'll be their first foul of the fourth quarter. And it is going to number 35, Amelia Strickland. Bouncing up underneath. Here comes the shot by Kiesel. It's up and in. Here comes Ja'Kay Elder. Elder back to Williams. Williams. Shield now on the right wing. Back to Elder. Try to set something up here. Not a lot of cuts going on there. And it's loose and taken back by number 42, Ella Kiesel. Greybull, ball is loose. They'll fall on it. Kicks it back up inside the circle. And still tipped away. Here comes Ariza. And now giving it off now to Collingwood. Cervantes. And they're calling it on... They're calling it on the Bobcats, actually. Oh, I think they called it on Mabry Schwann. So first foul of the game for her. Shots up, blocked. Good job there by Strickland, using her size there. She's been a block machine this entire season, really, but some down the left side. Kicks it over to Elena Shield. It's up and it's in! 47-17 here, the Bobcats on top. Halfway through the fourth quarter, 3:30 to go. I guess not really halfway, but almost there. Tip, stolen away. Here comes Williams down the right side. They'll stop the fast break. Shots up for Elder. It's up and it's in. A football score, 49-17. Now that's a high school or college score, but still. Inside to number 42, Ella Kiesel. Substitutions coming on here is Reagan Vigil and Joey Boyer. They're going to get some time here with about 3 minutes left in the game. Ja'Kay Elder going up to the far side, being double teamed by Mowry and Collingwood, I believe. Ball is loose, picked up there by Strickland. Strickland. Shots up from the left side, it's up, and she'll get her own rebound. It's up and no good. Mabry Schwann on the rebound. Ja'Kay Elder will go back to get it. Elder passes left side to a wide open Strickland. It's up and no good. Mabry Schwann grabs the second chance opportunity. Strickland will keep it in. Here comes Ja'Kay Elder. Shots up on the right side, it's up and no good. And rebounded by 42, Ella Kiesel. Giving up underneath, here comes Joey Boyer. Shots up and it's in. to still keep it to a 30-point lead, and that's about the maximum we're looking at here for Thermop, it looks like. And a timeout for the purple and gold as TJ Owsley wants to talk it over just a little bit. And we'll be right back. Bobcat timeout as they'll use their second one. It looks like a 30-second timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, the Bobcats are having a fantastic time. They're laughing it up down there on the court. That's what basketball and sport as a whole is all about, right? Having a ton of fun. Here comes Mackenzie Buckner. Shot is up and it is no good. Lauren Teeples on the inside, no good either. And here comes number 20, Reagan Vigil. And now they'll pass it back. Here comes Buckner on the steal. And out of bounds, it looks like it'll go back to Greybull. 2-minute warning here in this championship game. Well, we have to give our player of the game here in a little bit, and it's kind of a 4-way tie-ish, 5-way tie maybe, if I have to say. The entire starting 5 has done fantastic in this championship game, and all game, obviously. That's why they're here. Jaden Bourne almost on the steal there. She did poke it away momentarily, though. Shots up, and it is no good. And on the defensive rebound by Carson Ivy, here comes Jaden Boren. Boren, past the circle. Gives it inside. And out of bounds, they'll go back to Greybull as Mackenzie Buckner tried to chase it down. 1:30 to go in the fourth quarter until a champion is crowned here in Cowley. Ariza, bounce pass here to Kiesel. Shot is up and it is no good. It's rebounded. Here comes Boren down the left side. Goes over to the right side. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by Laura Teeples. It's up and it's in. And I think for the first time this season they have crossed the half-century mark. Either that or the second time. I think the first time was when they beat Rocky Mountain at home. And look how it comes full circle. We're at Rocky Mountain and they've gotten 51 points. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by Mackenzie Buckner. Your player of the game today is Jaden Boren. Down the right side. Shot is up and Buckner up and in. Once again, Jaden Boren, your Canyon Concrete player of the game. Far side, here comes Vigil. Honorable mentions go to, honorable mentions go to Ella Kiesel, as well as Paisley Logan, Jaden Boren, and Carson Ivy. Here comes Teeples. Shot is up and it's in. They just keep on scoring. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. And that is the end of the game here. 55-19, the final score. And what's going on? And that is it. That's it. They called it its game. 55-19, and the Thermopolis Bobcats are your 2024 Girls Bighorn Basin Conference champions. It was a huge season for them. They went perfect in the regular season and perfect in the bracket. Greybull did put up a heck of a fight, though. You have to give them credit where credit's due. They kind of had them in the first half. You know, Greybull kept holding on tight, but as the game started to wear them down a little bit, things just got a lot more difficult for them, and the Bobcats walk away with the championship. What a season it has been. It's been an honor and a privilege to bring this to you here on Two Basins Sports Network. Oh man, it's always bittersweet when the buzzer sounds in the last game of the season, man. I don't know what else to say. And the Bobcats are hugging it up down there over there on the sidelines. Hayden Bourne doing backflips. I didn't even think she could do a back. I didn't think any of these guys could do a backflip, actually. And there they go, the picture. And they're being presented with the bracket. And the Thermopolis Bobcats are your Bighorn Basin Conference champions. We'd like to thank all of our fans for supporting us here on Two Basin Sports Network for supporting the Bobcats as well. We'd like to thank Hot Springs County School District for allowing us to broadcast these games. We'd like to thank the Thermopolis Bobcats girls team for the support they've given us here on the broadcast as well. We'd like to thank the coaching staff, the players, the parents, everybody for supporting their Bobcats up until the very end of the season. And the Thermopolis Bobcats take the championship in the final score, 55-19. We'd like to thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back for high school action. We'll be up in Ethity next week as the Bobcats take on the Wyoming Indian Chiefs for freshman action. But until then, so long. We'll see you in the boys' middle school season as well. Thermopolis Bobcats, your 2024 conference champions. And also, I'd like to thank our sponsors as well. Canyon Concrete, Sand and Gravel, Thermopolis Hardware, and Owsley Club Lambs and Feed. With that being said, just a friendly reminder, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. Final score, 55-19 on the Canyon Concrete scoreboard.